How you doing? What do you want, Duff? Hmm? What do you want? Alright. No use holding off. Let's go ahead and get started. Alright, case 1. Olivon. That was about 45 minutes, you're right. Ah, spooky. What a nightmare. Nothing personal, Mr. Attorney. It is good music. Sounds like Vinnick's been hit in the head. Good morning. Who's that fighting spirit? So hungover. He's butt over from doing too many squats. She's the one in trouble. Why? Placed my life in your hands today, Mr. Finch. My hands? I promised you. You said you would prove I was not guilty. Just when I thought all hope was lost, when all the other lawyers had laughed me off. Leave it to me, you said. You, the one and only Phoenix Wright, came to save the day. Moved to tears, sir. Never forget what you did for me, ever. Afraid to ask, but here goes. Sounds bad, but who are you? When you say that? I'm afraid of a girl of a heart about to go on trial. You're horrible. I mean, I didn't mean it that like that. Who am I? Uh-oh. I'm counting on you in there. What kind of piece together? Done things, try to safe to say I'm a defense attorney. The girl, I said I'd prove her not guilty. Can't believe I made such an irresponsible promise. It's our old friend, Mr. Payne. By the way, my fan is making some noise, so if you hear it, let me know and I can turn it off. Court will not hear the defense's excuses because the defendant is a member of the police. This is a cause of great scrutiny. Therefore, we must make this trial fair but swift. Yes, Your Honor. The defendant is accused of killing her lover. It's worse, her lover was a fellow police officer. You did what to a policeman? It wasn't me. Besides, Dustin and I, we weren't lovers like that. In any case, the prosecution will prove the guilty party is none other than the defendant. Mr. Payne, please call your first witness. Been a while, Mr. Wright. Let's see what you learned since last time. That ain't edgy. Yeah, you right. Dog is an idiot. Won't show you this time. Where's Edgy? Rest in peace, Edgy. Won't be seeing him for this game very much. Detective Dick Gumshoe. State your name and occupation. Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge. Oh, the defendant, she works under me, so, you know, work under that detective? Such a wonderful guy. Please describe for us in detail of this murder. Happened at Expose Park. The victim is one of the local cops, Dustin Prince. He's from Dustin Prince. Oh boy, that's good. He was pushed down from the benches on the upper path, sir. Lanning beat his body up bad and snapped his neck. Details are listed in the report that was distributed yesterday. The autopsy report. See, everything in here is in order here. Even the estimated time of death is usually well documented. The victim's want to stop from the impact of the landing. Results of the autopsy confirm the time of death. Now then I recall at yesterday's preliminary hearing, a very important piece of evidence was brought to our hearing, our attention. Mr. Wright, is your head on the right today? A very crucial piece of evidence found under the victim's body. Okay. Have you lost your mind? Well, kind of. It's just nerves. Give me a second. Sarah, I'll help you through this. At a time like this, maybe you ought to take a glance at your court record. What was found underneath the body? Let's see here. We got our attorney's badge. Shows I am an attorney, right? It's a cell phone, but I don't remember what it means or how I got it there. It's a cell phone, who knows? Time of death was at 6:28. Broken neck, body was also covered in bruises. Found under the victim's body was a pair of glasses. Clear-sighted lens were found nearby. Broken pair of glasses. Victim grabbed his killer's glasses as he was being shoved, sir, and he held onto them as he fell. Hey, what are you giving me that evil eye? Yes, this is my spare pair. But these glasses are found at the scene of the crime are not mine, I swear. This is the tutorial. Every game, the first case is a tutorial. Every single one of them. It's a coincidence that on that same day, I accidentally stepped on them. I have further evidence to present. This evidence is very decisive. Alright. There's something even more incriminating than the glasses underneath that body, sir. During his date, the victim was pushed from the bench area, but he managed to write the culprit's name on the ground when he landed. Maggie. I'm like saying it, sir, but it clearly says Maggie, sir. This piece of evidence in glasses is hard not to say she's the culprit. What's going on, Nova? How you doing? It's a picture of the writing, sir. This is. Yes, I can see your name quite clearly here. Understood. The court accepts it into evidence. Crime photo 2. Hellbutt. It's pretty metal. You know this one, you know this one. Oh, good, I'm glad. You wrote your name clear. But I already told you, those glasses aren't mine. It's a conspiracy, I'm not guilty, sir. This is the only case you've ever done? It's one of the first ones, so I'd imagine if you played any of the games, you would play the first case. So. Right, where you get the witnesses' faces. Do what? I guess there's no way around it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to lend you a hand. Prosecution's witnesses all hide things from the court, which means they lie from time to time. But isn't that detective for your superior? Well, even if they don't mean to lie, sometimes people just remember things wrong. It does look like a scatterbrain. It doesn't matter. Either way, it's bad for us, sir. That's why you gotta go and question the witnesses and expose their lies. Talk about trial by fire. Here goes nothing. Something is even more incriminating than the glasses under the victim's body, sir. Victim was pushed from the park bench area. He managed to write the culprit's name on the ground when he landed. So it clearly says the defendant's name is Maggie, M-A-G-G-I-E. If we take a look at our profiles, though, that's not how you spell Maggie's name. Interesting development, don't you think? Objection.
Objection!
Oh, what is it? What's come over me? Not thinking I just blurted out objection. Looks fingers outstretched, ready to take on my opponent. What a rush. After Gumshoe. You talking to me, pal? Please state the defendant's name for me. I'm trying to prove this futile exercise, Mr. Wright. You'll see. This is very crucial line of questioning. Actually, Mr. Payne, you can answer the defendant's name if you please. Where's this? The defense name is Maggie Bird. I think someone needs to check the court record, sir. So right here, it's Maggie. Ah! Like the bird caught the cat napping. I have no idea either, sir. As you can see, the victim did indeed leave the name Maggie, but however, the defendant is actually named, or her name is actually spelled Maggie, with an EY instead of an IE. This is a blatant contradiction of facts. I hadn't even noticed. Objection! The victim didn't know how to spell her name correctly. I remind you that it was you who said the defendant is accused of killing her lover. If they weren't true lovers, it would be impossible for him to have not known her name. Very true. Mr. Payne, Your Honor, are you absolutely certain that the defendant and the victim, Destin Prince, been destined some prince lately, were in fact lovers? Yes, I'm quite certain, Your Honor. They were a well-known couple in the police force. Please testify for the court your relationship between the victim and the defendant. Yes, sir. Officer Prince and Officer Bird have been going out for about half a year. Sounded like they were even talking about marriage. The day of the incident just happened to be the victim's birthday, sir. Officer Bird has gotten Officer Prince a present she bought over 2 months ago. Came to me when she asked what she should get for him. Nevertheless, the tragedy struck. Yes, I see. You may cross-examine the witness. Dustin and Maggie sitting in a tree. Hold it. Hold it. Oh, I don't think so, really. It sure is bananas. Victim was 8 years older. Ooh. Some guy's gotta marry someone has the same age as himself, pal? Oh, not mad at all. It's just Gumshoe and Destin were only a year apart, you know. I think this fellow has a ways to go before marriage. Is Meekins chief of police yet? Yes, he is. Guaranteed. Found that out recently. I know a lot about the defendant. It's because I'm a boss and I gotta watch out for my subordinates. Hey pal, what you trying to say? I know everything that happens under me. If someone has so much scratches there, Yes, Meekin's that crafty badger. Even if the witness has a crush on the defendant, that should not be the point of discussions at this time. Well, wait a second, what are you talking about this? It's all your fault, pal. You're guilty, guilty. I should have you arrested. Hold it. 2 months ago? Very considerate woman, pal. She got him a glove. A single glove? Actually, Your Honor, the glove in question is a baseball glove. She ordered it. It's custom made. Yep, that's what I said. Your Honor, I really don't see how this glove is related to this case. Let's see if there's a little relevance. What do you think, Mr. Wright? Of course it's relevant. It's always relevant. The glove's the key to this whole case. Yes, bluffing to the max. This is the Phoenix Wright I know. This is great. If you are that convinced, let's hear some more about the matter. Anyway, this is it. It's rather yellow, isn't it? Bluffing? Well, it's because, like... He goes, yeah, they made a glove that's custom made, and he's like, that's important. And they're like, is it important? And he's like, yes, it is. Now do it. And they're like, okay, if you say so. And then later on, we're like, oh yeah, it was important. Not because he was lying, but just because, like, he had no idea. It's just like, oh, well, there's a glove here. Maybe it's important. So we're just gonna say it. Just put it in the testimony. And one other reason. Was the name Maggie really written by the victim? Please tell the court a little bit more about the nail on the ground. I'm all tired all of a sudden, I don't know why. Levon, there are two situations in the entire series that I can think of where your client is actually guilty. One of them that's important, the other one is not important. I say that it's not important, but I don't want to ruin the cases because I think they're both in this game. So I don't want to say before it is or it isn't, like what the deal is, because you do have to actually do the court cases as if they were. One, I think it's pretty obvious that your client is guilty, but you still have to defend him. And the other one, it's like you're not sure, and then it just so happens that that he is, but you end up working around that. It's kind of a weird situation, but we'll get to it. We'll get to it when it comes. Check the victim's pointer finger. Sand trapped under the victim's fingernail. So there was also scratches on his skin that was causing him right on the ground. For this, we could confirm the victim wrote his name with his right hand. Remember how we said that the glove is the most important key thing? Let's take a look at this glove here. What's so special about this glove? It's custom made. You notice anything weird about it though? Based on the angle, it would go on your right hand. It doesn't work as well because of the angle, but trying to present my fingers in a way that would do it. Yeah, that works. So it would go in that, right? It goes on your right hand. However, if you know anything about baseball, people catch with their offhand. So if I'm right-handed, they use their left hand for glove. So, what does that tell us? That tells us that the person used a right-handed glove because he is in fact left-handed. However, we notice... Yeah, Nova's got it. If you wear a right-handed glove, that means you are left-handed. And the note was written with a right hand, which means... Which means that we know that something is afoot. Objection.
Objection!
Detective Gumshoe, take a look at this. The glove, right? Could you tell the court what's special about this glove? It's a special, it's really yellow. That's about it. Yes, it is really yellow, but that is only one of its many qualities. There's another reason why it's special. What would that be? It's very simple. This glove is made for a left-handed person. LaFawn, please. You'll learn so much, I promise. Oh, you're absolutely right. Or left hand. The glove is made to be worn on the right hand. That is why it had to be custom made. I've never seen a bright yellow left-hander's glove for sale, have you? So, Detective, which hand did the victim use to write his name with again? That's easy. It's obvious from the picture that it was with the... Wait a second. Wait a second here. He's left-handed. That's, overruled. Mr. Wright, I would like to know what your line of reasoning proves. There's only one conclusion that can be drawn. A left-handed person could not have written a message with the right hand. Therefore, the person who wrote the name Maggie could not have been the victim. If you think about it that way, yes. It is not possible that this name was written by the victim himself. That means Maggie is... What? No! It's not possible! Yes, Your Honor. The evidence the prosecution has presented has failed to prove the defendant's guilt. In fact, I believe you have proven her to be innocent. No! You did it, Mr. Wright. I feel like I can breathe again. Seems that we have reached a conclusion. A fine job, Mr. Wright. Oh, thank you. You got complimented by the judge. You're really good. That's why people can't give you. That's why you can't give up being a lawyer. This objection? No, not yet. Inquisitorial trial? Court? Is that a thing? It's usually court by jury and there's a... I don't know what else you have. Inquisition, I suppose, but... Who would like to call our next witness to the stand? I'm so tired all of a sudden, I don't know why. What is a witness? Victim was pushed to their death. What's more, he saw the very face of the culprit. What? No jury means inquisition, okay. I gotcha. Justice for All is technically the only game where you have a jury, but it doesn't matter. Alright. Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition. Music in this game is vastly inferior to the previous game. Makes me sad. I can't believe my lawyer is trying to defend me in such a state. Why didn't you tell me, sir? I'm sorry I didn't mention it to you. I heard you can fix something with really strong shocks to your system. Lower your head, a Maggie kick should be all you need. Not even Meekin saw it coming. Ready for duty, sir. Whenever I see someone in trouble, I have a hard time leaving them alone. I tend to stick my nose where it doesn't belong. Well, we're here to solve your problem first. We can deal with mine later. For now, do you think you can fill me in on a few things? Guess we'll start with my name, and then I can tell you about me. think I know you and your name pretty well by now. I was wondering if you could help me figure out a few things about myself. My name's Phoenix Wright. That's a weird name. You can have this back. Maybe it'll help. This is a business card? Got it from you. It's my most prized possession. That's your cell phone number. I guess for now we should stop talking about me and start talking about this case. Can you think of anything that would be helpful to me, you know? I'm gonna tell you, can't think of anything other than the incident with that cell phone. Your eyes lit up when we talked about it in the detention center, sir. Tell me. Nikki, did you not? Maybe you weren't paying attention. But yeah. Goodness gracious. I'm so tired all of a sudden. I don't know why. So in the very opening cutscene, we saw that Phoenix was taking a nap on a couch, and then someone came up behind him and hit him on the head with a fire extinguisher. And when he came to, he was ready to go to court, but he had amnesia. Day of the crime, just before 6 p.m., I picked up the lost cell phone while on a walk with Dustin. Oh, what a strapping young man Mr. Dustin is. All of a sudden the phone began to ring. Hello? Thank you, I've been searching for my phone. Glad you called. We can meet up and I give this back. I didn't catch your name. You can call me Maggie. We agreed to meet at 6. Dustin and I waited for the person to show up, but they never did. So where's the phone you have now? I gave it to you yesterday. You think it was anything to do with the murder? I don't really know, but if my eyes lit up... Ah! You were here all along! You're so mean, I called you a million times and you didn't pick up. It's Maya! Maya's back! I'm awake now, let's go. I'm awake now, let's go. Who the heck is this? Let me guess. I'm supposed to know this girl too. Hey, good morning, Maggie. And good morning to you too, Maya. Maya's back. Guys. It's Bay. I beat 4Chan's real time, but I wasn't able to beat him without loads? Twould be nice. How's it going? Is there a word for worse than abysmal? Oh. What if I said that everything would be fine? That's right, it's Maya to the rescue with ultra decisive, super important evidence. Here you are, Nick. Thing you wanted me to bring. Thanks. That's about 20 people's names and phone numbers written on it. Kinda tough, but I managed to dig up some dirt. These guys are up to no good. No good, as in, there's a group of con artists the police are currently investigating. I think these guys are members of that group. How close was I, Rom? Don't look at me. Where did you get this list from in the first place? What? Don't you remember, Nick? You're the one who asked me to look it up yesterday. Alright. These numbers were the memory of that phone Maggie found. You're awfully forgetful these days, Nick. Hope I never get to be as forgetful a prune like you. Maya, actually, Mr. Wright, recess is over. Go! Let's go! Get a move on. Let's go. Bay says move, I say how far. May say a few words. Nick, that's her nickname for Phoenix. Just call her Nick. Or call him Nick, I should say. Instead of Phoenix, it's Nick. Like the Knicks without the S on the end. Or the X, I guess you would say. His tendency to say things that rub people the wrong way, you see. So I asked the court might be a little lenient. What color? There's no need to give a preface, just hurry up and call her witness. Yes, Your Honor. The drifter taking a walk in the park on the day of the murder. Please state your name for the court. I'd like to clarify a little something. Oh, alright. Just now you introduced my wonderful self to the court, perhaps as a drifter who was taking a walk. But I will not stand for that. Now you've tinted the court's eyes and colored me wrong. Just settled with me as evil as death. Top grade quality. Unbeatable university, don't you see? During my walk. Yes, I understand. Fashion, cars, women, glasses, and of course, university. First rates only need apply. That's a dude. It's Meekin's henchman. Everyone's Meekin's henchman. He owns everybody. That's how he's the chief of police. Using your power and influence to keep the young people down. I see how you work now. You old people and your dirty tricks. You thought you had me, but you thought wrong. That won't happen again. I forgive you. Richard Wellington, the drifting virtuoso. PhD in drifting, as it were. Can I have that? Strolling through the park. Lines under his eyes are either eyelashes or they are some cross-hatching, but I'd imagine that they're eyelashes because they connect to the bottom of his eyes. Vaughn, you done it. You solved the case. What you witness will do, Mr. Wellington. Please enlighten us. It's deep in thought. I don't remember the time, but I do believe it was past 6 p.m. All of a sudden, a police officer falls from above, right in front of my eyes. Without a thought, I looked up and there I met the eyes of a charming young lady. I remember her sweet face, and it was there, the very pretty defendant there. The only thing I saw was the banana that fell with the police officer. Certainly a decisive testimony. You hear what he just said? All you have to say? How can you be so calm? Because I believe in my client. You mean Maggie? Yes. If she really is innocent, then that can only mean one thing. That guy is lying. Yeah. I think we got this. Don't remember the time all that well, but I do believe it was past 6 p.m. all of a sudden. Hang on, was it past 6 p.m.? 6:30, yep. I don't want to get this wrong, but it says there's a banana, which there was clearly not a banana. I think we all know there was in fact no bananas there. Objection. 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 I believe I had the bananas you saw right here. Ah, so you knew about the bananas too. Why didn't you say so earlier? I don't think you can use this as a way to pull more information out of me. Mr. Wright, what does it mean? This isn't it the baseball glove? A what? A baseball glove? Doesn't it look delicious? Care for a bite? That's not. It's a no. Your Honor, I think this proves one very important fact. This witness knows nothing about baseball. He also loves bananas. I think we have clearly shown a witness loves bananas and also knows nothing about baseball. But would probably be a good way to say has poor eyesight. Not bad at your eyes. Why are you asking me about this all of a sudden? Your Honor, it's very simple to mistake a glove for a bunch of bananas. No, I don't think so. You're one of those people. Yes, you know what I mean. Like those people who refuse to accept Galileo. Banana. What was it, DK64? Ooh, banana. It bought 2,200. I suppose you're gonna tell me that's terrible, right? I'm not wearing my glasses because I lost them recently. So, of course, I was planning on getting a new pair made right away, but you know, my glasses are no ordinary glasses. I have to replace them. When you witnessed a crime, were you wearing glasses then? How about it, witness? You are unrelenting evil man, Joan of Arc, and courageous, and all of the horrible people, and anything wrong is burned at the stake. Which boils down to you were not wearing glasses at that time. Therefore, the identity of the woman at the scene of the crime that you and the defendant cannot be proven by the same as witness. I don't think I read any of that correctly. I cannot read and speak properly at the same time. But we've established that our witness here, with poor eyesight, could not have, without a shadow of a doubt, proven the perpetrator was in fact the same as the witness. It was his glasses at the scene of the crime. You got it, Levon. Very possible for him to see the face of the culprit standing at the other path. Witness, please be more accurate in your testimony. Oh, goodness. I'm so tired. I don't know why I'm so tired. Oh, goodness. I thought I was going to have way more energy, but I almost feel like taking a nap before I go. Yes, Your Honor. Please continue with your testimony. The girl on the other path ran away as soon as she realized I was there. After that, I immediately called the police station to report the crime. Must have been 6:45 when I made the call. Must have a lot of free time on their hands, so they showed up within 10 minutes. I'm gonna sit up. We're gonna sit at the edge of our seat. Ticket pays for the whole seat, but you'll only need the Even someone without a superior brain like mine can understand that. That girl is the murderer. Question the witness now, Mr. Wright. Hold it.
Hold it.
Listen, immediately I mean, sure, a minute might have elapsed before I did, but I mean, that's the duty of every good citizen, or not teach that in your pitiful school. I think you should take a look in the court record for a sec. Yeah, it says immediately did it at 6:48.
Objection!
It seems weird that they put both those right next to each other. Let's see, Mr. Wellington, would you please take a look at this? I mean, the victim's autopsy report. According to this, the murder occurred at 6:28. So what of it? You said that you called the police immediately after the murder took place. However, by the time you had called the police, it was already 6:45. Meaning 17 minutes. There's a clear 15-minute gap here. Are you denying this? I think this court would like to hear what you were doing in that 15-minute gap. The witness was in shock. It was only to be expected that he would be a little dazed. 15 minutes is hardly what I would call a little dazed. It's true. Yes, Mr. Wellington, explain yourself. What were you doing those 15 minutes? Answer the question. Telephone, I mean, spit it out. Searching for a phone booth. Phone booth? You don't have a cell phone? You and your questions as if you're trying to open up the layers of them. Matryoshka. Oh. I think you're something really special. Witness. Lost my cell phone there, are you happy? You lost it? You lost your glasses and your cell phone. You're very scatterbrained when it comes to your belongings. What? Are you saying first-rate people were never allowed to lose things? Oh, goodness. Could it be? There's no way. Where is your cell phone right now? If I knew, I would have it. I found my phone, I'll have you know. See? Here it is. Oh, I see. Well, looks like he's got his phone. I thought that just maybe this was his. Lemon! Lemon's here! Oh! What's going on, Lemon? You're finally home at a decent time? I'm glad. Are you going to stream tonight? Because I'll host you. All these dudes. Those people here. The witness did not have his cell phone because he had lost it. The delay in his call was caused by his search for a phone. That's the gist of it. I guess you could have put that way and leave it that way. Any further questions? There is something. Your Honor, the witness's testimony does not make sense. I don't believe that there was ever a need for the witness to search for a phone. How dare you? In half an hour? Yeah, I was gonna finish after this case. Prove the witness not had to search for a phone booth. Yeah. What was I saying? I kind of want to do just this one case because I'm super tired for some reason. I didn't feel tired before I started, but now I feel really, really tired. Go ahead and take a shower. I think it's going to take like 10-15 minutes. And then whenever you come back, before you do the Wonder Lock, we can do battles. And then we can switch over. Take that!
Take that!
Is there a problem with it? Well, there's nothing wrong with this picture, but if you don't understand it, my logic after looking at it, something is wrong with you. It's a phone booth. All the defendant had to do was walk 3 steps. Alright, sounds good, Lemon. Go ahead and take a shower first, and we'll do that afterwards. Why did you not use the phone that was right in front of you? What is reporting the crime a little late proved the defense? Witness can't explain what he was doing for those 15 minutes. That is reason enough to throw suspicion on his testimony. What do you have to say for yourself, Mr. Witness? I bet this phone really is his, Nick. He must have killed Dustin to get his phone back. Maggie said she was going to return it to him. There's no reason for him to kill for it. On top of that, we still have this phone she found anyways. But if he wasn't looking for a cell phone, maybe he was looking for something else. What else would he be looking for? Do you have any thoughts what you would like to share with the court? However, be forewarned that if your explanation is not persuasive, you will be penalized. Think before you present yourself. We'll do a dual stream afterwards. We'll separate. I will pass the torch. Irk. I want a perfect record, so I'm the best. Pull that up again. Such a cute patoot, that's right. But one piece of evidence to answer the following. Why didn't the witness call the police right away? Take that!
Take that!
Perhaps this is the evidence you need to be convinced. No, it's not! No! Da-da, 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 dun da-da-da, dun dun da-dun, ba-dum, bum bum ba-da-dum. Take that!
Take that!
Oh. Take that!
Take that!
Oh, goodness. I vote for Snap, but that's just me personally. Take that!
Take that!
Mr. Wellington, with that you almost gave me a heart attack. These are your glasses, aren't they? Where did you find? Yeah. These glasses are in fact yours. I'll tell you where they were found, Mr. Wellington. These glasses were found under the victim's body. Wait a second, hold on. I didn't confess or confirm anything. Your Honor, I think the answer is quite clear here. As he fell, Dustin Prince grabbed the culprit's glasses. The culprit knew he had to find his glasses and searched frantically for them. What he didn't realize was they were under the victim's body. That is why it took him 15 minutes to make that call. Vaughn was right. You saw it coming. Your eyes, which don't need glasses. You indicting the witness as the real murderer? Of course, that is precisely what I'm doing. You figured it out, Nick? More or less. Turns out this cell phone was the key to this case all along. That's our chance to deep six this guy. Sink him in one shot. Basketball references. Yeah. It's time to sink or swim. Your Honor, the defense is making a mockery of this court. Without any solid ground to stand on, he accused the witness of being the murderer. Yeah, that's right. I'm no criminal. This third-rate fraud of a lawyer. In that case, why don't we look at it from a different perspective? Let's hear your explanation as to why you are not the murderer. Why, that's easy. There's the name the victims wrote. What about that? You mean the name Maggie? Well, we already know that this was not written by the victim himself. After all, the defendant's name is Maggie, and the victim was left-handed. In order to make the defendant look guilty, the real criminal used the victim's right hand to write her name on the ground. But, wouldn't that mean the real criminal was someone the defendant knew? How would someone know that the name was Maggie or Maggie? There is a way. In the phone conversation, she said, "You can call me Maggie." Did you try and find out by calling it? Why, how did you? Your Honor, these questions have nothing to do with... overruled. Where are we going with this line of questioning? On the day of the murder, Maggie Bird picked up the lost phone in the park. And she also received a phone call from the owner of the phone. How did you write the name if the site was so bad? Because it's not that hard to do manual motions without seeing. I can spell it. It's not that hard. You don't need eyesight for that. It's just basic handwriting. Yeah, it's not like he's like blind. He just can't see good. Her name was Maggie. But you made one fatal mistake. The client's name is Maggie, but the name that was written was Maggie, which is a different spelling. That was a mistake. It'd only occur if you knew how her name sounded. But Your Honor, the witness. It's very simple, Your Honor. The person usually would not kill someone without a reason. Mr. Wellington had no reason to kill anyone. It's very simple, Your Honor. Sure, Nick. I said I can't offer an explanation. The trial's over, right? We'll move on semantics. Please present the court proof that the witness had a motive. Take that.
Take that!
Mr. Wellington's motive is right here. These phone numbers were pulled from the memory of the phone the defendant found, and we have determined these people on this list are members of a certain group. You looked up those numbers? Of course. This list of phone numbers was stored in the cell phone's memory. Names and numbers belong to people who are members of a certain con artist group. He just wanted the banana. That's right. Can you explain why these numbers were on your phone, Mr. Wellington? This is an outrage, an invasion of privacy. One of those people. You just saw one of the cops like, blah, 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 blah. I don't care, Mr. Wellington. All I want is for you to tell us what this list is about. Your Honor, this is unjustly badgering of the witness. Objection overruled. Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this? Why would the witness have the number of the group of the con artist in his phone? Witness is a member of that group. He's doing a research project for his high school. University, I'm sorry. All of your friends' phone numbers are stored right here on this phone. Oh man. If anyone were to look into this phone number, it'd be all over for you. That's why you had to kill. No, no, this is too much. Mr. Wellington, would you care to explain? I am the police officer. What is it, Mr. Payne? Your Honor, this is unjustified badgering of the witness. You've said that like 3 times already, yeah. Please, let's think about the content of that phone call. That's a valid point. J-Mans! What's going on? What does the defense think about this? If you had to think about it logically, then it makes sense. Maybe we should try thinking outside the box. Bull saw something in the crime scene that made him commit murder. Well, I don't think Mr. Wellington went to pick up his phone in a very friendly manner. I think he must have seen something that he didn't agree with him when he got there. Good, J-Man, so I'm glad to hear it. But J-Mans... Nova. 100 points, I'm so sorry. But to you too. Take that.
Take that.
What Mr. Millington saw was the victim. Justin Prince had gone on a date right after his shift was over. With no time to change, he went to the park still wearing his police uniform. He couldn't have known they were going out, so we began to worry. Wonderful! Starting off great. Nova, try the it's CP, by the way. If I do anything suspicious, he might run a check on my phone. In his mind, it was possible they had already run a check on the phone. It went into a panic, is what you're saying? Exactly. Officer Prince was murdered simply because he was in uniform. Nikki, are you a corgi in disguise of a cat? I'm thinking. Seems the truth has come out at last. The witness, Mr. Wellington. Impressive. Not bad for a person with a third-rate education. What is that supposed to mean? Who's to say that phone is really mine? Where's your proof? Your evidence? It's that phone I lost. I've already found it. And you have the slightest idea who the phone in your hand belongs to. You can be sure it isn't mine, you simpleton. You're an animal. Doesn't matter. Sounds good. Wellington's breakdown. Oh, whose phone is that? Without knowing it, it's meaningless as evidence. This is bad. This phone has the names and numbers of those of the con group in its memory. I can show them to you, Your Honor. Huh. How do I know you didn't put them in afterwards? It's just a pawn for Meekins. Yeah, you're right. Maybe we went and added those numbers in yourself. This cell's phone. There has to be something I've overlooked. You got it from Maggie, wiped it off. So there was sand all over it. Oh man. Beacons is blackmailing him. Exactly. It's withholding his college tuition if he doesn't testify in court. Must have glitched because all the numbers has just magically disappeared. Mr. Wellington. Sounds you still have some fight left in you. Where did you finally find yourself on? Oh, you are too much. And of course you have no idea what I'm talking about. Don't mind the pursuit to trials tribulations a bit better. I mean, I agree. Yes, Nikki. You got it. Finally found it. What's wrong, Mr. Attorney? Oh, the harsh glare in your eyes. Don't do something quick, he's gonna get off scot-free. I know. I know this phone has to be his. But how am I supposed to prove something like that? Wright has become right-minded. He's in his right mind now. If you're not proved who the owner of the cell phone is, your indictment has no basis and therefore no power, or... Don't blame yourself, you're merely a third-rate lawyer. You only made one big mistake. Who are you? What are you? There's something you haven't figured out for yourself yet. Ordered by... Who's the cross-examination? Yes, I bid you all farewell in an ultra-fancy restaurant on the upper side of town. Larry Butts, hey! Thank you for your assistance. It's been a stressful day. Bon appetit. Bon apple tea, guys.
Hold it!
Please wait, Your Honor. Alright. I think I might be able to prove it. Prove it? Everything. Cross-examination is already ended. Defense is just going to badger the witness with more inane questions. It has to be Meekins. By the way, it probably hasn't been approved yet. No. I made a Meekins emote. And by that I mean I just cut out a picture of Meekins. Or is it Meekins? Doo 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 doo. No harassment allowed, Mr. Attorney. Alright, very well. But this is your last chance, Mr. Wright. Present one piece of evidence. Objection! I said Mr. Wright can present only one more piece of evidence. Now then, Mr. Wright, this is your last chance. What piece of evidence do I have that could prove that this is his phone? What piece of evidence could I use to prove the attorney badge? Yeah. Or okay, J-Man's, you're a good sport, I know. But sometimes you worry me. 'Cause you're like, I don't know, tee hee hee. And then, like, out of nowhere, you're like, take that! Oh, I don't know. So, what do we have here? We have a phone. This is a phone that we don't know who it belongs to, but we're pretty sure it's his. So, what does that mean? If we have his phone, who has our phone? And whose phone is this? Oh no, that's his. Whose phone does he have? Wouldn't it be interesting if we had our phone number on hand from our business card? Take that!
Take that!
It's the banana! Oh, here, please have one of mine. Judge's business card. Wait, what am I doing? This is intended to be exchanged business card. Your Honor, this is something very important about that card. On the back. The card is important because of what is on the back card. You wrote your cell phone number on the back, but that's exactly it. Can you please call this number from your cell phone? Right now? This court is still in session. Okay, we'll see. Okay, if you say so. Is the defense preparing something? We're going to call my cell phone right now, and then the court will see everything for what it is. Of course, idiotic, stupid things of all time. Da 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 da. Why is my phone? Stupid sounding ringtone. Mr. Wellington. How strange. I could almost swear that you're holding my phone. Yes, Maya Bay #1 is back. They don't even like announce it at all. It's like Maggie Bird is there, and she's all like, "Oh man, we're not gonna win this case if you have amnesia." And then all of a sudden, Maya busts in like, "Yo, what up?" It's like, Bay is back. Or, oh no, it can't be. By the way, before I forget, thank you very much for the lump in my head this morning. I don't think I need to explain any further, except to say, when you went to retrieve your cell phone, you mistakenly took the wrong one. Color in his face is draining. The Stilo Samurai Desu. So that's what happened. He is a man who lives on his pride and self-image alone, and in order to hide his involvement with the con artist group, he has become paranoid, lost all ability to make rational judgments. The phone you're holding is Mr. Wellington's, naturally. Hey, the man. How is he, Mr. Payne? Hey, he's been arrested and taken away, Your Honor. Now that this court finds the defendant Maggie Bird not guilty. Woo! Pinky up. Gotta be fancy. Da 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 da. We did it, boys. Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I feel really bad for Dustin. He didn't even do anything to deserve this. Squats! My whole life has been nothing but a whirlwind of bad luck and failures. Can't be that bad, can it? Since I was 6 months old, Since I was 6 months old, when I fell from the 9th floor of my apartment building, I've been hit by all sorts of vehicles, gotten sick from all sorts of foods, failed at almost every test I've ever taken, and experienced almost every kind of disaster. And never won or even tied at a game of tic-tac-toe. Ouch. My life has been nothing but a string of disasters. It's a good ringtone, J-Mans. I think you mentioned that before. I have Kirby's Green song. Oh. Do I just have that on file? maybe? Whatever. This bird is not very lucky, unfortunately. And her lover is dead. Rest in peace. Until I went to college, I was known as the Goddess of Misfortune, and then at the academy, everyone called me Lady Luckless. What's worse is that my misfortune always seems to latch onto those around me. When I see someone in trouble, I always try to help, but it happened again recently too, sir. There was an old lady pacing back and forth by the pedestrian crosswalk. I gave her my hand, and before I knew it, we were having dinner at my house. Sure, Justin's gone because of me. That's not true. That glove didn't even have any sort of special meaning. It was just a present to say for covering one of my night shifts. It's all my fault. Dustin's death, your head being all messed up. I don't think your head is my head being messed up yet. She's under the curse of Officer Meekins. Does he know no bounds? Exactly. Meekins do anything that he can to get his way. Like all of them. Next time we meet, I'm sure I'll have found a whole ocean's worth of good luck by then, sir. After all, the Goddess Misfortune is only a name. You bet. I'm gonna make it. I promise. I'll be an unlucky person instead of a goddess. Yeah, that's the spirit. Alright, good luck to you. Got my memories back, but the things are still a little fuzzy. You're okay, that's what counts. You really had me worried. Come on, go back to the office. This might sound bad, but who are you? What? I thought you said you had your memory back. They really did come back to me. Detective Gumshoe. He's someone I've had clashes with in the past during certain cases. Hang on. There we go. But he's always been a good ally during others. The judge. He's a lovable, kind old man with really swayed by other people's opinions, but in the end, he's always come up with the right verdict. The judge is actually Meekin's father. Meekin's in the evidence room at 4:20. Just bye. Finally, I remembered. Maya Fey, my assistant, also Bay. That's right. I have some unforgettable memories about her. For example, Earth to Nick. What's wrong? Keep staring at me. Don't tell me you've missed me. Oh yeah, I have. We did miss you, Maya. Haven't seen you in ages. I'm back now. Hell yeah, Maya's back. We back in this, yo. Guess I start over from the very beginning. Come on, Nick. Let's go to our usual burger joint. And that story began with one rainy afternoon 2 months ago. Lost Turnabout. Meekins actually stole Phoenix Wright's money in elementary school? Oh my god. How could he? We're gonna get started on this one, but we're not gonna get too far into it, because I'm feeling a little tired today. Normally I'd be up all night, but I don't know. We're gonna keep going a little bit longer. For the YouTube viewers, this is the end of episode 1. Okay.